we as a community must do more to alleviate the flooding. When they're redoing the basketball court, or when they're redoing walkways, when they're redoing municipal buildings. Now we have the parking lot. We have a new parking lot, a lot of controversy over the parking lot. Honestly, I like it just the way it is right now. It's a bunch of stone, and I think it's fine. People are using it. Why even do anything?
The moment it was done, the parking lot there, the old gas station, everybody's taxes went down, right?
Okay, stop. We're going to talk about taxes. You love to talk about taxes.
Sherri, why would somebody want to buy a property and build as much as possible on that lot? Why would they want to max that out?
A builder wants to max it out because obviously they get more money, so they want more bedrooms, more baths.
I have a feeling there's so much new construction, Margate inspectors can't keep up.
Well, but impervious cover, if you look around, you have your streets, you have a house, you have landscaping. I mean, if I had to guess, Margate is probably close to the right side of this, close to like 90% impervious cover, meaning there's no place for water to drain to, which is really bad.
There's so little setback. And why would a town be okay with, providing a variance for less and less setback? I mean, we know of properties that had 99% lot coverage. We know a property that has done that recently. And where's that water going? Now, why would the city not care too much about that? Because more square footage equals what, Sherri Lilienfeld of EXP?
More expensive house, higher tax basis. Keep on developing. Just keep on doing it.
But think about it. There's more money, more ratables coming into the city of Margate and Ventnor. But at least, Sherri, the Margate taxpayers are paying lower taxes because of those great moves.
Not. Nice try, but no, it would be nice if we paid lower taxes. It actually really doesn't make any sense.
So I say there's more money coming into the city, but your taxes are going up and your insurance is going up. Sherri, I'm confused. I barely got through my 4 years at Temple University. Maybe I missed the class on this one.
The water has to go somewhere. It goes into the streets.
And the neighbor's property.
Unless the neighbor's property is fully covered. But we see a lot of this. It's running off. It's called runoff, goes into the storm drains. Where does that go? You don't realize it, but the storm drains go out into our bays and our ocean. It's not filtered. It carries debris, sediment. If there's chemicals, it's all going into our bays and our ocean. Flooding. Some of you might remember our downtown was completely flooded. There's no place for water to go. All these stores got destroyed. So this is what happens. It looks like concrete. It's strong like concrete, but the water can go through it. That's a natural process. Impervious pavers mimic this natural process. Just some pictures of what it looks like. Here's pervious concrete. It's beautiful. It doesn't look ugly. We have the permeable pavers we talked about. Beautiful. Again, much more functional. So a couple of people on our green team are on the planning board. And I talked to them about this. And they said, well, when someone goes in for a variance for the lot coverage. So the lot coverage, the number is you have to have, 35% pervious space. 65% is covered by something that doesn't allow water through. But 35% needs to have good drainage, grass, a flower bed, whatever it is. And if someone comes in for a variance, and why are they coming for a variance? They want to build a bigger house. They want to have a bigger footprint. Like you see now, you see these driveways under the house, the garages under the homes and these driveways. They're asking for variances for less pervious space. And the planning board would say, okay, but you have to use permeable pavers. So it's in the plan, but I'm not sure, and I'm trying to get verification on this, what inspections or checks and balances are in the system to be sure that it is built per plan with those permeable pavers. What?
The enforcement part. Oh, exactly. I know what I'm talking about now. The planning and zoning board meetings. I'm assuming that they're taking notes. There's meeting minutes. Do those promises, are they documented accurately in the zoning and planning board docs that you could go take a look and see whether or not it's not just a verbal, well, you're going to do that?
It gets documented in the plan. So like if they approve a variance as is, they'll just approve it. If they approve it with certain requirements, then they have to update their plan and submit their new plans. So what's in writing is the plan. But then again, I don't know what people do, what different cities do, Margate specifically, to check all of these things that they're done. Because again, those pavers, they look the same. They look the same as impervious pavers.
Pervious, permeable, it's all about, can water drain through that material? Right. Builders are going in saying, we want to build something bigger. Can you give us a break and not have so much filterable surface? And they're getting the green light on it, and they're building bigger. And why does planning and zoning, and why does city council, the commissioners, why are they okay with the overdevelopment, breaking the rules and getting up to the property lines in many ways, and lot coverage garbage? It's because they're going to be able to tax that property higher, and they're going to be able to get more taxable revenue from that property so they can spend more money on stuff. So at the end of the day, everything revolves around the planning and zoning and build, baby. Margate is not necessarily, the number one industry in Margate is not tourism. It's not destination tourism. It's real estate and real estate related services. It's that. That's why you have to go to the planning and zoning meetings. You got to go because the biggest decisions are usually made there. One more point. I'm very happy that my good friend, Pat Moran, let me know. He's the business admin for the city of Margate. I think tonight is going to be the first night where they start to experiment with the new Zoom meeting equipment, finally. And Pat, really great job he did there overseeing it, but a lot of other people really did a lot of work there. But so the city of Margate has already agreed, yes, it'll be live. You can watch live Zoom type video of the Margate Commission meetings. You can watch it, and you can actually remotely ask questions. Wow, that's huge. But when it comes to the zoning or the planning board meetings, they haven't decided yet whether they'll live stream that stuff for some legal reasons. Well, I just want to make it very clear to everybody. I agree that you have to be careful with the planning and zoning, because when it comes to remote commenting and remote testimony, that can get a little sticky. But at the very least, let people watch these zoning meetings, these planning board meetings, the video. And then we can, if you really want to speak up about a zoning issue, then you got to get your ass there to the meeting, because they have to identify who you are. Mr. Manos, the solicitor, is very strict with that, as he should be. So Mike Richmond is the new planning board chief. I like Mike a lot. He's always been an independent thinker. So we encourage Mike Richmond, the chairman of the planning board of Margate, put the planning board on live Zoom. There's no reason not to. And if they don't do it, that's a problem, because to me, I believe zoning meetings are more important and planning board meetings are more important than commissioner meetings. Your thoughts, Sherri Lilienfeld of eXp Realty?
Well, I think they're equally important. I think you should go to both. When you grant variances to one individual, then someone else is going to come back. You set a precedent. Once you allow it, you allow it. You can't unallow it.
Where's your water bottle? You got to hydrate more.
No, I got to plug sorry.
Can I see your water bottle, please?
No, stop. Wait, don't laugh. Wait, I keep my name on it. And
what's the size of that thing?
I leave it at the gym. I've left it at airports. So I always put my name on it.
What's that filled? Is that filled with Tito's or what? What is that?
I actually have my morning probiotics. So anyway, but anyway, once you, allow for one, then other people are going to ask for it. So you have to always think about it, what precedent you set.
If you have a chance, if you have a choice, it's always better to go live. It's the best because it's really impactful. It's really good to be there. But if you can't be there live at the commission meetings for Margate or Ventnor, then you got to watch online. And tonight, I think they're going to experiment with the new system they finally installed, the new Zoom system, to watch the commission meetings and to see whether or not it works well. And there's going to be some bugs, whatever. And then the big thing is you can remotely participate and ask questions and comment through this new system. So let's keep our fingers crossed. And do me a favor, Sher. Do me a favor.
What?
Can you say hi to a few of my friends? I may not attend, but maybe if you see Bags there or John Scott Abbott, let them know that I was thinking of them, because eventually they're going to be able to solve the issue of 6 or 12, the Margate Gardens apartments. Isn't that decision coming soon?
I thought the court case started September 15th. I wonder if they're going to give us an update on it or where we are with it.
Well, from what I understand, the billable hours is not as high as some would like it to be. And if it's okay with you, I would say just drag this out so that the what?
You're always talking about how our money's getting spent.
I am looking out for your financial well-being, for you and Zach to retire in luxury and love and luxury, both of you.
Beautiful blessing. Thank you.